Today we're going to be making coloring books, but this time with a twist. So our coloring books is going to be themed bearded dragon, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to create. We'll have a space for the children to create their own story, so they'll be able to do two crafts in one. So we're going to start with our Canva blank, and we're going to change the sizing to 8.5 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. For today's video, I will be using Monday Mandela to get my free PDF printables. And into that search bar, I typed in Bearded Dragon Coloring Pages, and these are the following pages that came up. So right now we're going to work on doing the cover, which will be on the right side, and the back cover. So we can see what elements Canva already have in regards to Bearded Dragon. I believe my computer is a little slow. Probably should have restarted it. And also we're going to go for the elements, and we're going to try to generate our own right here. Oh wow, look at this one. And I'm actually going to just grab a few of them. That way I'll be able to use it throughout the book and also when I'm doing my post. So you can keep this background or you can remove it. And when you remove the background, there are always hit and miss elements. So for me, I'm actually going to keep it because I want it to be a green background. So you can decorate this. The first picture that pops up when you choose that element, like for example the square, it'll always be a neutral color to the background itself. So that is a little perk. So we can keep it like that. You can even remove the background and then you can add your own greenery. Um, I'm gonna do something like that. And then make sure that this is all there. And then I'm gonna look at the other bearded dragons. Oh, elements. Generate, or we can keep it more fun because this is kind of dark, Halloweenish. So we can keep it fun and light. You don't want to scare the kids away. So this is me just playing with it. Let me see. See if I can get that one. And kind of like maybe some nice little contrast, huh? Because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to match that blue exactly. I do want to give y'all some ideas as to how you can do it. You can play with the sky, change the sky background, or you can bring this guy to the front and then maybe type in something like green landscape. Oh, totally spelled that wrong. And you can do something like that. This one is doing a simple one. Kind of got the little wiggly lines here and there. And then you can just like work with it. That way it looks like it's actually sitting on there. Okay. And add text box. Just name it something. Okay. And then you can even change it, the font with how and then we'll do another one. Storybook by, and then we'll change this to be significantly smaller. Storybook by, and then we go to elements, and we'll get a line, and you can even, this is too dark, you can even change it. Okay, so now we have, go back to these images. So it looks like I used this one. So I'll use this one now, and I'll bring him, and then I'll duplicate that one. And just make sure that they all align. And then, so now you have your front design and then your back design. So now we're going to go to add a page. So this is the front of the actual book, and this is the back of the actual book. So on this side, which will be behind here, so this right side will be behind this right side. We're going to put something like, actually, I know. We're going to type in the word composition, and we're going to take this actually, and I'm going to get rid of that. So we're going to look, And we're gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get rid of that, and then choose something like this, and then I'm going to move it where it's here, and then I'm gonna put my storybook by, and then you can either leave the color the same or you can change it up. Now, for me, I'm going to do this to cater more for a little boy because boys don't really have a lot of things. So we're going to group that. And I really, really, really want to make sure that this is going to be how I like it. So I'm just going to get a square and I'm going to make sure it's on the half mark. And then I'm going to keep that there just so I'll know. Okay. And then this page here, we can either put like another bearded dragon or because we still have one more that looks like, so we use this one, we use this one. So now we can use that third bearded dragon image and put it there and bring them in. So now this will be the front cover. And you can even, let me see. Okay, put it like in that middle. So this will be the front cover, you guys. This will be the back of the book. You open up the book because when you print this page, you're going to flip this page over. And then this is going to be behind here. And this will be behind here once you flip it over. So that way you can see what I mean. Okay, so now we're going to start getting the pages. So with all these pages, my computer might be a little slow because I'm using my software and Canva. It's a whole lot going on. So we want it to be able to where the kid can tell a story. Um, like for example, when I saw this one, I said, okay, he's coming into town. So we can say something like, um, we're going to go to copy image, minimize it, and then we're going to paste it. And then we're going to do it to where it's directly in the middle. So if we was to put the words right here, then what'll happen is it won't line up with the book. Now, if you guys want to know how to make your books line up to where you can create a story and the story match the pages once you print them all, I will do a tutorial on that one. So we have, just like leave me a comment below because I really want to make videos to where y'all actually want to watch them. So since he came in the town, he's like a cowboy. I'm gonna do something like copy image, and then I'm gonna go Canva. Okay. Now, I'm sure you don't want to have that there. So we can type something like, just type in my email. And then we'll get just a little square. But I want to fill up the whole page with it. So I'll just go all the way like so. And I'm going to duplicate it and line it up there as well. Bring that down and put it somewhere in the middle. So here is a perfect spot where you can actually put the child's name, or if you're a party favorite designer, then you can put your design logo or how they can reach you. You can really be creative with this part. Um, so now we're going to duplicate this page, and we're going to find some more images that we're going to use for this particular coloring book. Like, I definitely want to use this only because it looks like he's already, you know, in his cowboy stage, and it actually looks like it makes sense with the book, like adventures, because you really want him to be doing some sort of adventure, right? So this will be a good one too. So you're gonna go to copy image. We're gonna get rid of that one and replace it with this one. And then we're gonna do it all the way till we see the pink line. Position to back. Okay, so I know y'all are wondering, where does the storybook come into play? So this is how we're going to turn this into a storybook to where they can actually write. So right here, we're just going to take a regular old square, and we're going to put it somewhere like so on the page, but not taking away from the design as much. And then we're going to drag it. And then we are going to get a line. And since this fork is like, yeah, you want to make sure that the line is visible, but you don't want it to be necessarily that big. So let's see if we can work with this one. And if the line is not to your liking, you can click here, adjust forward and backwards. But then we're going to keep that aligned, duplicated, duplicated, duplicated. So you now want to turn this into, you can do like a light green, or you can do white. For me, I'm thinking I'm going to do white just to reserve some ink. So, and not all the pages do you have to put a book, like, the lines for them to write. So, like this page, yeah, it might be a little complicated. You can get it there, but then you will take away from the design. So for me, maybe I will put it down here, but I want them to have fun coloring this. So this one, for example, I'm gonna use, actually, let me group something really fast. Because I like those lines. So I'm just gonna go ahead and group all these lines and then duplicate it. And then I'm gonna put it like right there. Then I'm gonna ungroup it. And I'm gonna bring this up like so. So as you can see, the book is coming alone. They'll have a page because when you print them out, this page is not necessarily going to be here. So again, this page will not necessarily be right here because once you staple your book in the middle, it will change the order. But if you want to learn how to make your pages flow, oh, yes, that'll be a good video. Just leave me like a comment and let me know. So I think, let me see, we got how many pages? 4 pages. You need to have an even set of pages for it to print out right because remember, this page will be here. So now that this is done, we're going to stop it for here now, but I do want to bring up some key points. For your cover page, always use something like cardstock. And if you don't have cardstock, you can literally print it on regular copy paper and laminate it. Now, and you can even, like, if you laminate this, then they can use dry erase markers to write their book. And even if you laminate the pages, they can use dry erase markers to color their pages and to write their story. If you want to make this to something that's a long lasting book, that's just a little ideal that I find cute for kids to be able to do and play with their friends, rewrite the story as many times as they would like. So, again, my name is Sasha, and thank you for watching Dainty Crafters. And I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments on what you want me to create next. Thank you.